Elon Musk was defeated by Bernard Arnault. Who is he? Before starting the video, make sure to like the video, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. According to Forbes, Twitter founder and Tesla CEO Elon Musk briefly lost his title as the world's richest person to Bernard Arnault on Wednesday. Musk's fortune has dropped to $185.3 billion, trailing the $185.4 billion personal fortune of Arnault, the CEO of Louis Vuitton's parent company LVMH, and his family. Musk was knocked out of first place on Forbes Real Time Billionaires list, which is constantly updated based on stock prices, for the first time since September 2021. Bernard Arnault is a French businessman best known as the chairman and CEO of the French conglomerate LVMH Hennessy, Louis Vuitton SA, the world's largest luxury products company. Arnault earned a degree in engineering from the École Polytechnique in Paris. In 1971, he took over his father's construction company, Ferret-Savinel. After 8 years, he renamed the company Férinel Inc. and shifted its focus to real estate. In Europe, Arnault was known for revitalizing French couture in 1995, by appointing British fashion designer John Galliano to replace the venerable Hubert de Givenchy at the latter's Paris fashion house. A year later, the Pope of Fashion, as Arnault was dubbed by Women's Wear Daily, moved Galliano to Christian Dior and replaced him at Givenchy with the brash British fashion designer Alexander McQueen. Arnault then hired Marc Jacobs, a young American designer, as creative director of Louis Vuitton, a manufacturer of luxury leather goods. That same year, LVMH acquired a majority stake in Jacobs' eponymous line. Despite the fact that all three designers eventually left their positions, Arnault's fashion foresight had rekindled interest in these traditional fashion houses by the early 21st century. Perhaps no one is more successful in the world of luxury goods than Bernard Arnault. Arnault, the 72-year-old CEO of the French luxury conglomerate LVMH Hennessy Louis Vuitton, has amassed a luxury goods empire that includes some of the most well-known names in fashion, jewelry, and alcohol, including Louis Vuitton, Tag Heuer, and Dom Perignon. Arnault has brought 4 of his 5 adult children into the fold along the way, creating a family-run business that has resulted in the world's 3rd largest fortune. Here's how Arnault got his start and became one of the world's richest people. In 1984, Arnault bought Argache Willot-Boussac, a struggling company. Argache Willot-Boussac was the founder of the French department store Bon Marché as well as the Christian Dior fashion house. He renamed the company Financière Argache and implemented a turnaround strategy that included cost cuts and the sale of some of its assets. He soon bought the French fashion house Celine and financed the French designer Christian Lacroix. In the late 1980s, Arnault stated that he hoped to run the world's largest luxury conglomerate within the next decade. He then turned his attention to LVMH Hennessy Louis Vuitton, spending $2.6 billion on stock purchases to become the company's largest shareholder and, eventually, chairman and CEO, by 1989. Arnault married Anne de Wavrin in 1973, and the couple had 2 children before divorcing in 1990. Arnault remarried Hélène Messier, a Canadian concert pianist, in 1991. He wooed her by allegedly playing Chopin and other classical composers. Arnault, like many other billionaires, lives a lavish lifestyle. He travels by private jet, owns a sprawling vacation villa in glitzy Saint-Tropez on the French Riviera, and is said to have spent at least $96.4 million on real estate in the Los Angeles area, including Beverly Hills, Trousdale Estates, and Hollywood Hills. The French billionaire and his wife reside on Paris's left bank, south of the Seine River, in a historic neighborhood that includes the Latin Quarter and Saint-Germain-des-Prés. Arnault keeps a collection of modern and contemporary art from artists such as Jean-Michel Basquiat, Damien Hirst, Maurizio Cattelan, Andy Warhol, and Pablo Picasso in their home. Delphine, Arnault's eldest daughter, appears to be the heir to the LVMH empire. She began her career in Paris with the American consulting firm McKinsey & Company and is now the executive vice president of Louis Vuitton. Delphine, 43, was appointed to the LVMH Executive Committee in January 2019. Arnault has met some of the world's most powerful people, both in and out of the fashion industry. Arnault met with President-elect Donald Trump at Trump Tower in New York City in 2017, just before Trump's inauguration, to discuss expanding LVMH factories in the United States. In 2019, the company opened its third factory in the United States, a 100,000 square foot Louis Vuitton factory in Texas. Trump attended the factory's ribbon-cutting ceremony. How is Bernard Arnault so rich? COVID-19 caused a global travel shutdown that lasted over a year, and ongoing travel restrictions changed how people spent their money. When the world reopened, people spent money on status symbols to show their prosperity when reconnecting with friends, family, and colleagues in person. Demand for luxury goods in China, in particular, skyrocketed in early 2021, resulting in record revenues and a buying frenzy for LVMH stock. Arnault is known for lavish spending, but he also wisely reinvests his company's earnings. To ensure consistent quality and distribution on a global scale, the company is vertically and horizontally integrated. This aided it in developing a roadmap that could not be easily surpassed by Amazon or Walmart when both retailers became titans and annihilated the competition. What companies does Bernard Arnault own? We mentioned several companies earlier, but LVMH owns dozens of brands. This includes wine and spirits brands such as Ardbeg & Krug, fashion labels such as Loewe and Marc Jacobs, cosmetics brands such as Fenty Beauty and Benefit Cosmetics, and jewelry brands such as Bulgari and Tiffany & Company. It also has a retail presence through a network of boutiques, which serves as a useful sales channel. It also owns a luxury yacht manufacturer and several high-end hotels. Arnault is a luxury expert who completely understands his clientele. They are high-net-worth individuals who demand high-quality products and services. He built a luxury empire by providing exactly what they needed, making him one of the world's wealthiest people. Bernard Arnault was the richest for a moment, but Tesla stock has gone up. Who knows when and if they will go down again? These are exciting times. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Stay tuned for more videos in the coming days.